Alright, so I'm Scott from South Florida Insider, and I'm here with
Wolf
and this Trey
from
POD, straight from SD.
You know what? The first time I finally got to check you guys out live, holy shit, you guys really bring it, man.
Nice, man.
I mean, that is a ton of energy out there. I mean, how are you able to really take the energy? I mean, each and every show, it seems.
Well, we're old school, dude. You know what I mean? That's how we started out as a band. We've always been a live band. It's kind of, we feed off the crowd, and it's just our energy, you know what I mean? So we come from that school.
Exactly.
And, it's been a while coming. I mean, what is it? Your last album was in 2008 or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
When can we expect the next album? I mean, you guys are touring and stuff. Are you guys working on anything?
Yeah, we're after we get done with this tour, we'll be going in the studio with Howard Benson in November to record, the new record, and it should be out. I think they're thinking sometime around March early next year, 2012. So yeah, man, we're excited.
Isn't that kind of a return to form? I mean, haven't you worked with him before?
Yeah, the first major label release we had, we went in the studio with Howard on that first record. So that was Fundamental Elements of Southtown, and we kind of
just cherry too. In 98, we put out a record with him, and then we did Satellite, and we did Paper on Death. So this is actually our fourth record with Howard.
Yeah.
So does that mean that it's going to be kind of a return to form, or are you guys still mixing it up with some new styles? Or I mean, it's always
this one's. I think we're mixing it up. You know what I mean? Well, of course, everybody says they want to progress or whatever, but I think our fans appreciate our style, original style. You know what I mean? So I think we're doing a lot of songs that kind of go back to that old school flavor, and just being back with Howard, because we've had a couple records where we didn't use Howard. We used Glenn Ballard, and we used NRG.
Greg. It was actually a thing of Greg Fiddleman. We used him for
too. Greg Fiddleman.
But it was Jay Bumgarner.
We used him too.
Jay.
So
it's cool to go out with Howard.
And also, obviously, we're getting to, what is it now, about 10 years since kind of an inspirational deal when you guys came out with Alive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is there any kind of feeling that you guys could ever kind of get a song even touching so many people like that again?
That was totally God, you know what I mean? And for the time that happened, our record actually released on 9/11 on that Tuesday. We played Battery Park right at the foot of the Twin Towers like 2 days before, like an MTV thing. So when that song came out, it was, I don't know if it was divine intervention or whatever, but it was good for people to hear, inspirational song like that, you know what I mean? And that really helped us out too. So I don't think we ever try to compete with making a song like that. We just kind of do what we do, and wherever the chips fall, you know what I mean? However they land, that's what's gonna come out.
Is it almost kind of difficult though? I mean, like knowing that you had that reach with those fans, and like kind of fans almost expect to have that spiritual kind of connection with the band, whether it's stuff like Alive, Youth of the Nation, and whatnot.
Yeah. Man, what we've always tried to do, man. Our producer Howard said it best, man. Last thing we need to be trying to do is chase after what we already had. It's really just about going in the studio and just being real, and just laying it down, and not necessarily trying to fight after a single, but just write the best song that we possibly can, and just let the chemistry happen.
That's kind of why we took a break. You know what I mean? For the last 4 or 5 years, we would go out and do shows here and there, but I think just for the band, we had to take a break just so we could get inspired. You know what I mean? By the things around us, and just kind of take our time instead of just pumping records out nonstop. Because if we wanted to do that, we could. It's not about that, but for Sonny, he's a very spiritual dude, and he likes to take his time when he's writing his lyrics, and just put him in that place.
So what's kind of like the writing style for you guys? I mean, does it start lyrically and then you guys feed off of it acoustic, or how's kind of like the whole format for you guys kind of shape up?
Normally, man, the three of us, me, Wug, and Marcos, we just write a bunch of music, get all the music done, and Sonny will come in afterwards and just kind of throw his flavor on the end. You know what I mean? But there's been songs that have been written other ways, man, where like Sonny may bring an idea, or Will may bring an idea, myself or Marcos. But for the most part, the formula has normally been with us as the music gets done first, and then Sonny kills it at the end.
Yeah, it's always like the producer's always like, dude, we don't got no lyrics, and Sonny just like takes his time almost until the last minute. You know what I mean? So like a lot of times the label's like, dude, we don't got no lyrics. What's up? I'm like,
they're freaking out. We ain't.
Yeah,
they're freaking out.
That's just the way we do it.
That's how we operate.
Is there any like good example of that you could think of?
Pretty much every song.
Yeah, man.
But like we're going with songs half written, and like right now we got like 14, 15 songs that are just like half done. They're not even like completed.
Yeah.
But we'll get in the studio, and that's enough for us to like start putting the chemistry together. Once we get in the studio, and Sonny just kind of like chews on the music until he has to go on the vocal booth. Sometimes he's like, let's put that one off, dude, because
he's got to. Sonny's got to be feeling it. When he is, the floodgate opens. He's done. He's doing his thing. But that's how it works, man.
Does that mean then you guys, like, outside of what you're writing for the next album, that you guys got enough songs to even have like a B-sides?
We got a lot of songs right now. Even now, like we just hooked up the Pro Tools today, and Marcos came up with a dope riff today. You know what I mean? So hopefully we'll be able to write a lot more songs. That way, when it gets time for us to go in the studio in November, we'll have a good chunk of music to choose from. Pick the best ones we can.
Is there anything that you guys are going to be putting out in the meantime till that album? Any singles or videos, anything?
Right now we have a song out that's for a download on our website.
It's free, yeah.
And it's free, and that's On Fire. And just go to payableondeath.com. You can download it for free. And then Glenn Wolf over here is working on a pretty sick, like video kind of to go with that.
It's a little video thing. We just wanted to give the fans something free because it's been so long since we put out music, and we just want to let them know, hey, dude, we got a record coming, but in the meantime, just chew on this.
So what's the video going to be about? Can you speculate? Or?
No, it's just going to be tour life. You know what I mean? What I'm doing right here, Royal on the road.
Yeah.
So hopefully, man, the next couple of days it'll be up.
Little ditty
and stuff.
So are we going to get anything behind the scenes maybe in this video?
Yeah, we'll put some of that stuff in there. You know what I mean? Just all hanging out with the other bands or whatever. Just kind of doing it budget style. That's how we're doing it.
What's kind of like the scene for you guys? I mean, behind the scenes. I mean, outside of writing, rehearsing. I mean, what's like the makeup? What do you guys hang out, just chill and do? Are you guys sports guys, or I mean, what are you guys?
Now
into?
the football season's cracking. The Sunday, it's definitely gonna be on Sunday. Everybody's into football. Everybody's down with the charter. You know what I mean? For the most part, dude, if we have a day off, we'll kick it with the rest of the bands. You know what I mean? Stay a little longer at the venues, have a couple brews or whatever. But not get too crazy.
So I mean, outside of music life, I mean, you guys are just normal guys hanging out, watching your sports, having a few drinks, whatnot.
Absolutely.
That's it, man.
What else is in store for you guys? You guys got any tour plans, like out of the country? Anything going on?
I think we're trying to get we were supposed to actually be going to Europe this past year, but more than likely we're just gonna be locked down for the rest of this year, finishing up the record. Then 2012, I'm sure, man. Trust me,
we'll be out everywhere.
We'll be out everywhere.
Non-stop.
Probably in Europe up in May, June.
Is there going to be any collaborations you think on the album, or is it just strictly you guys?
We always like put together a list. We got the opportunity to work with Mike Muir from Suicidal. We did a song. Modest Yahoo did 2 songs with us. Katy Perry was on our last one. She did that before anybody even knew who she was. We had Domi from Helmet, Paige from Helmet. So this one we kind of like picked the people that. We had HR from Bad Brains. We had Ika Mouse, legend, like a reggae legend. So we just kind of put people that we think is cool, you know what I mean, that inspire us, and we just go after them. We have our management call them and say, hey, would you mind doing a song with POD? But I think we write the song first and be like, what would be dope to have this homeboy like sing a hook on it, you know what I mean? And then we just go ask him. So it kind of comes along as we're doing it.
Is there anybody out like right now? I mean, totally different than your own genre that you would love to throw in on a collaboration?
We thrown around a few different names. I mean, I think one of the guys we talking about was Will.i.am.
Oh, Will.i.am's cool.
Be interesting to do something with
just to flip it up. You know what I mean?
Flip it up a little bit, whatever.
There's tons of people.
There's tons of people, man.
And outside of touring projects, you guys doing anything on your site to connect with fans, podcasts, any of that stuff?
We just rebuilt our website, so that all this stuff's getting along. Hopefully, you know what I mean. We'll be more interactive, with the fans in the next couple of months or whatever.
What's something about you guys? I mean, like fans just don't know about that you would just like love to give them some attention to. I mean, there's always something about everybody. I mean, about maybe the way they started things off to where they are now. Just like your own feelings on music industry, whatnot.
I think, man, I mean, for us, dude, I think our fans kind of got a good vibe of where we come from. We're old school, and we like that. Like you said, when you watch us live, even though we've been around for almost 20 years, we still bring that energy, you know what I mean? Because that's the school that we came from. So looking up to bands like Bad Brains and 24/7 Spies and, the old punk bands, those are the bands that we kind of take our roots from, you know what I mean? And everybody kind of knows that about POD. We just try to stay true to, like, you know, what we're down for and how we started. That's it.
Said it best, man.
Well, that's really it. If you got anything else you guys want to throw out to the fans about stuff you're working on, really anything.
POD record coming out March next year, 2012. So be on the lookout, and we'll keep you guys up to date on the website, payableondeath.com. And check out, go there and download the song for free on Fire.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate your time.
Cool, man.